rescues came from the ones that took away their homes, families, and lives. The breeding camps were also a genetic enhancement program to create a soldier strong enough to defeat a Viltrumite. They figured if they created an army of these genetically enhanced Unopans, they'd be able to win. Unfortunately for them, the program's results were not promising, that is, until Alan. Being the first and only successful in the program, Alan's early life was spent in victory. There was not one creature that defeated him, not one fight that he lost. He was raised to be a warrior, constantly developing his extraordinary strength and agility. His genetic advancements gave him the ability to travel space near light speed, and telepathy. Born to be the greatest fighter the universe had ever known, Alan continued his victory streak. But his broken bones meant an actual Viltrumite. His sworn enemy, was a complete and utter failure.
I'm not doing
His
this,
genetic
bro.
advancements were in fact not strong enough. Following that loss, the genetic advancement program was stopped and Alan was made a planetary evaluation officer. He roamed the galaxies to evaluate protectors of different planets. But what he was actually looking for was an ally strong enough to defeat his enemy, and he finds this ally invincible. A half-human, half-Viltrumite who has stood up to the Viltrum Empire. Soon after this, though, Alan gets questioned by three Viltrumites about Omni-Man and Invincible, but he refuses to answer. Once Alan endured powerful punches, his eye being ripped out of its socket, and the second being pierced when he provided this information. Not technically When he decides to leave, he's taken to the hospital and put under intensive care. In this, the leader of the coalition of planets purposely rips the plug on his life support. Because of this, Alan feels stronger. His muscles ripped and bigger than before, his energy rejuvenated and his ability increased. This is a very young version of him. In the comics, there are multiple instances that confirm Alan is not entirely different. In his Lightning Weekly, a comical so it's clear that Alan can defeat light and dark Viltrumites, though that may take more effort. But who is weak ones? We find out in his battle with Greg. Greg is undoubtedly the strongest Viltrumite. In every story in the comics, Alan is the figurehead for the anti-Viltrumite cause. After ambushed Greg and laid multiple hits, demonstrating his overall strength. But as expected, Greg adjusts quickly. He overpowers Alan and quickly gains his command. His superior speed and decades of combat experience made him beyond. Greg ribs, it's obvious from this that Alan is definitely amazing. Alan is, as we've seen, Alan has strength. So does Superman and level. Superman lifted infinity, literally. He's able to survive the crushing force of a neutron star, and he's held a black hole in his hands. Sure, Alan may match up to some of that's just a maybe, but he's definitely let's go back to the world and speak of another character. This ferocious beast was introduced to us in season 1 where Mark and Taylor fight against the She-Hulk. About him, but one thing is for certain, he is he has an insatiable desire to be worthy of blood, capable enough to grant him a delicious death in battle. He's bloodthirsty. Now we know that he's coming
Nah, that ain't about.
Monsterville is almost killed when his clusters fall between two rocks. Invincible also nearly dies in this fight as Valdes considers him unworthy and leaves after delivering a hard blow to his ribs.
Back here.
Season 3, we see Battle Beast locked in the Viltrumite prison. Alan breaks him out, and as soon as he's out, he's searching for his new play toy, a Viltrumite. He knows Viltrumites are strong, and he wants to fight. Besides his mace, we see him use his razor-sharp fangs and claws to rip into his enemies. Though we don't get to see much of this side of the Viltrumite, we see the aftermath. Battle Beast peacefully sleeps, hibernating in space as his enemies' limbs, organs, and blood float away. But perhaps his most impressive feat is his battle with Threk. When Battle Beast faced him, Threk was heavily injured. Taking in the playing field, Battle Beast caused himself a severe injury at the beginning of the fight. This fight was proved to be legendary as it went on for multiple days, shyly but really trying to kill the other. In the end, Threk gained the upper hand and won. But even in death, he announced that he was happy being killed by his worthy opponent. To show how his entire aim is to fight someone strong, and even if he gets killed in battle, he'll find joy in his glorious death. Now, let's compare this ferocious beast with Superman. Superman's department, Battle Beast is obviously lacking when compared. His strength knows no bounds. I don't think I need to reiterate this anymore. Battle Beast can match up to the and Invincible, but he's an on par with Superman's planetary strength. Speed-wise, Battle Beast doesn't focus on speed because he believes that he doesn't need it. He doesn't outrun his enemies, life cannot be compared to keeping up with strong Viltrumite. Powers are another major factor. While Superman has his heat vision, freeze breath, super sense, and quick healing, Battle Beast is purely physical with enhanced strength and durability. Speaking of durability, Superman survived weeks fighting gods in a literal
I'm gonna craft the boat. That could almost blow me up. Almost lost everything. Again.
Let's talk about Thrag. Thrag is the grand regent of the Viltrum Empire. He's the strongest Viltrumite to exist. He's one of Viltrum and the son of one of the greatest advisors he was tasked to find the heir to Arthur.
Oh no. Superman is strong, but that doesn't mean he won't be overwhelmed by dozens of coordinated attacks by enemies with strength close to him. Another thing is, Viltrumites don't play fair. They're not here to fight. They're here to win. They're conquerors and dominators. It's in their blood. They could easily exploit Superman's luck and attack Lois Lane or Earth to blackmail and gain the upper hand. They could even attack the sun and neutralize him as they're not known to be the sun. Superman already could be defeated by Threk. And when Threk has his elite warriors backing him, this fight will be a win for him.
Everything was normal for Goku's return to Earth after the event of his training on Namek. A strange portal appeared on the roof of his spaceship, dragging him inside before he could figure out how to steer the Saiyan ship away. That caused him to experience a very strange and uncomfortable journey through a dimensional tunnel, which he eventually managed to escape. His ship ended up crashing on the shores of a city, and Goku quickly came out to check where he had landed. At first, Goku felt disoriented by what had happened, but he calmed down when he saw that he was still on Earth, or at least that was what he initially believed. However, he soon realized that the environment felt different, as nearby places were why does everything look so different? While Goku wondered about that, he decided to fly over the cities to see if he could recognize any of them, but all the buildings he came across seemed unusual. On top of that, he couldn't sense the energy of any of his friends, which was definitely not normal. That led him to conclude that he wasn't in his home after all, but rather in a different place. Of course, his arrival did not surprise, as Cecil's team had received information about a man flying through the skies, one they had no prior record of. This raised a lot of questions for all those who knew of the situation, recently gone through Omni-Man's betrayal and massacre. So they had no idea if this stranger might be a threat or a potential ally. They clearly will ask only once, who are you? And why are you flying around these cities? Goku looked at the Immortal with a confused expression, not understanding why he was being addressed with such hostility. Hey, relax. I just showed up here out of nowhere and was trying to figure out where I am.